you might be a fuel delivery driver if you're trying to figure out why your car smells like gas, and then you realize it's just because your work gloves are in the back, covered in gas. And they've been sitting in there overnight. Alright, on today's episode of Adventures in Trucking, tip for you car drivers out there and drivers in general. If you want to text and drive or scroll Facebook and drive, I mean, I can't stop you. But could you at least refrain from playing on your phone while you're passing a fuel tanker on the highway? Because it scares me. I absolutely hate having somebody come up beside me and I look out my window and they're sitting on their phone like this. You can't tell me that they're paying attention to what they're doing while they're passing a loaded fuel tanker and texting. Just do better, people. Do better. So that right there was the short girl's solution to tall trucks. And I just thought it was genius. She had a step stool because she couldn't get in and out of the truck easily without it, so she stepped up into the truck, and then she had the rope tied off inside the cab so that, number one, it was always attached, number two, she could pull it up from inside to put it away while she drives. And just, I thought that was clever as all get out. I had to share it. I just pulled into the gas station to gas up my car, and somebody left a whole tree branch. A whole tree branch. Just leaning against the trash. Gotta love rednecks. Alright, on today's Adventures in Trucking, I just did my pre-trip, and hang on, I'll show you what I found. So, I just pulled this out of my tire, and it is somehow not leaking. I'm completely mind blown, and honestly, like, how lucky am I? Because right here, you can see this little mark right there. That's where I pulled this out of. But it was in the tire at an angle kind of like this, so it was only in the like outer rubber on the edge of the tire, and did not actually puncture deep enough to make the tire leak at all. That's insane. That is the longest piece of anything I've pulled out of a tire yet. Crazy. I guess I won the lottery today. Let me know if you pulled anything random or weird out of your tires. Okay, excuse the poor lighting, but I just realized something and I had to share. I've had my new Western Star. Me and my co-driver have had this new Western Star for 6 weeks, today. And today, we put it up over the 20,000 mile mark. I put just about 20,000 miles on my car in a year. So in 6 weeks, we put as many miles on this truck as I put on my car in a year. And yes, I know there are over-the-road truckers that do like a ton more miles than that in that amount of time. But for me, that is mind-blowing. That's just crazy to me. Because I also drive about 60 miles round trip to work every day. Like, I have a long commute. I put a lot of miles on my car. But we have still put as many miles in this truck in 6 weeks as I put on my car in a year.
Be like, yeah, my life be like, yeah, my life be like, yeah.
Yo, it was sunny and 85 degrees when I got to work. I just got down to the terminal and I had to walk around my truck before I can pull under the rack to load. And it's torrential downpouring right now. I am soaked from head to toe. Check this out. I even got my door soaked and everything. I was out of the truck for less than a minute. I just found like the weirdest thing ever. So I'm gonna share it. I'm at a delivery right now and I just found this. That is, I guess, a wild tomato plant. Just hanging out on the other side of the guardrail. at this gas station. So, yeah. I'm assuming that that is because somebody threw a tomato out of their sandwich and it somehow seeded. I don't know. I have no idea how that happened. Are wild tomato plants just showing up for no reason? I feel like it has to have been somebody chucked a tomato and it happened to seed. I don't know. Oh, the joys of delivering in town during lunch hour. I have to wait for every single one of those cars to move to get where I'm going. I'm gonna be here a minute.
Me crying, bitch. Dance how you killed this. I misunderstood the assignment. I misunderstood the assignment. I misunderstood the assignment.
Go on by when your memory came flooding in and you pulled that door. Wish there was a freight train, baby.
3, 4, bump it, bump it, rock.
They say these are the golden years, but I wish I could disappear. Ego crush is so severe. God, it's brutal out here.
Real Slim Shady, please stand up. I repeat, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here.
Y'all act like you never seen a white person before. Draws on the